Hi, this is Mato. In this video I will show you a very instructive chess game. This is the game between Ilynn Zhenevsky and Kasparian that was played in Leningrad in 1938. Zhenevsky had white pieces and he started with e4. Kasparian played c6. Kasparian goes for Caro-Kann defense. Knight to c3. The most common move is d4. And that is the reason why I'm going to show you this variation. Then black plays d5, knight to c3, pawn takes pawn, knight takes on e4, bishop attacks knight, knight to g3, bishop to g6, h4, h6. And now knight to f3 is played, and black plays knight to d7. That is preventing white from playing knight to e5. Let's go back to our game. Knight to c3 was played. d5. Knight to f3. Pawn takes pawn. Knight takes on e4. Bishop to f5, attacking knight. Knight to g3. Bishop to g6. h4. h6. Difference from this position and from the other one is that in the other position white pawn was on d4 and knight was on g1. Here we have different situation, and black didn't have time to play knight to d7, so knight to e5 was played, attacking bishop. Bishop to h7. Queen to h5, threatening checkmate. g6, defending. And white played queen to f3. There is another move that can be played in this position, and that is bishop to c4, sacrificing queen in order to deliver checkmate. In our game, after g6 we have queen to f3, knight to f6. Better move is ugly looking one, f6, attacking knight. You will see why. Knight to f6 and now queen to b3, forking pawn on f7 and pawn on b7. Queen to d5. Queen takes pawn on b7. Queen takes knight. Check. Bishop to e2. And now threat was queen to c8. Checkmate. So black played king to d8. Queen takes rook. And black played queen to c7, hoping to trap white queen. Just imagine if you can transfer knight to b6 now. White queen would be trapped. How should white continue? What would you play in this position if you had white pieces? White played a4. Rook is coming to the rescue, so is the pawn. Bishop to g7. Rook to a3. Knight to d7, a5, preventing a knight from coming to b6. e6. Rook to b3. King to e7. Queen to b7. White is the exchange and the pawn up, and exchanging queens would be okay for white. Queen to a5 was played. Rook to a3. Queen to e5. White played c3. Even better is rook takes pawn on a7. So it is black to move, and black played a5. White castled kingside. g5. d4, attacking queen. Queen to d6. knight to h5, attacking bishop on g7, rook to g8, pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn, bishop takes pawn on g5, check, f6, bishop to f4, attacking queen, queen to d5, c4, sacrificing pawn on d4. If queen takes pawn on d4, rook to d1, joining the attack. So instead of taking the pawn on d4, queen to f5 was played. Rook to g3, rook and knight attacking bishop on g7, bishop to g6, bishop to g4 was played, and black resigned. Possible continuation is queen to c2. Now this is not the only continuation, you may find another one. Knight takes on g7, and after rook takes on g7, bishop takes knight. But position of our interest is this one. It is white to play, and white played knight to e5, and black got in trouble after playing bishop to h7. There is a better move that black can play in this position, and that is queen to d6. And if knight takes bishop now, then queen takes knight. And this is better variation for black, isn't it? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess. And bye for now.